Welcome to my presentation. In this presentation, let us look at some more examples related to variable expressions. Let's say we have an example of this type. We want to evaluate this variable expression, negative 3 over 4b minus 1/2 of AC plus BD, and the values of the variables are given to us as follows. A is equal to negative 2, B is equal to 4, C is equal to negative 1, and the value of D is equal to 3. So let us see how we can substitute these variables into the given expression and then simplify this. So let us start to substitute the values of the variables into the given expression. Negative 3 over 4, the value of B is 4, minus 1/2 of, the value of A is negative 2, the value of C is negative 1, we'll put them in parentheses that way, plus the value of B is 4, and the value of D is 3, we'll close the brackets. So we want to use the order of operation process, and that order of operations we can write it out in this manner, isn't it? PEMDAS, PEMDAS. P stands for parentheses. We want to simplify the terms inside the parentheses first, then we want to expand the exponents in the equation, then we want to perform the multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction as they occur from left of the equation to the right of the equation. So when we do that, this is what we have, negative 3 over 4. So one other way, let me explain that in here. One other way to look at it is if we can identify terms which are similar in the numerator and denominator, we can simplify them as we go. So therefore we can write this as negative 3 minus 1/2 of, we will simplify the terms inside the brackets now, negative 2 times negative 1 is positive 2, plus 4 times 3 is 12, close brackets. So therefore now we'll simplify it some more. Negative 3 minus 1/2, 2 plus 12 is 14, and therefore we can simplify this some more. 2 times 1 is 2, 2 times 7 is 14, and therefore we can come back in here and then simplify this as follows. Negative 3 minus 7. So therefore when we simplify this some more, the value what we're going to get in here is going to be equal to negative 10, and that is where we want to leave it. So we had an algebraic expression. We were given the values of the variables. When we substituted it into the given expression and then used this order of operation procedure, we were able to come up with a number value, and the number value for this particular problem is negative 10. Let's look at another example. In this example, let us say we want to evaluate this algebraic expression, b minus a, the whole thing raised to the power of 2, minus of d minus c, the whole thing raised to the power of 2, and we want to evaluate this expression when the values of these variables are given to us as follows. A equals to negative 2, b is equal to positive 4, c is equal to negative 1, and the value of d is equal to 3. So let's see what we can do if we have an expression of this type. Okay, so let us write these in these different steps. Step number 1, the open parenthesis, the value of b is 4, the value of a is negative 2, this whole thing raised to the power of 2, minus of open parenthesis, the value of d is 3, the value of c is negative 1, this whole thing is raised to the power of 2. So we will start to use the order of operation process and then simplify these terms in here, and the order of operation we're going to perform is as follows. PEMDAS, we're going to use this PEMDAS process, PEMDAS. We're going to simplify the terms inside the parentheses, then we're going to expand the exponents, then we're going to do the multiplication, division, addition and subtraction as they occur from left of the equation to the right of the equation. So that's the way we want to perform this. So in here, the way we can do the simplify this is as follows. Open parenthesis 4 minus negative 2 4 minus negative 2. Negative times negative is a positive, so therefore we can just write that as 2. Close parenthesis, raise it to the power of 2 minus open parenthesis 3. Negative times negative is a positive 1 raised to the power of 2. Now we want to simplify this some more, and then I'll write that as step number 3. And then in here we're going to simplify the terms inside the parentheses. 4 plus 2 is 6 raised to the power of 2 minus 3 plus 1, which is 4 raised to the power of 2. So when we simplify this, 6 squared is 6 times 6, which is 36. 4 squared, which is 4 times 4, which is 16. So 36 minus 16. 6 minus 6 is 0. 3 minus 1, which is 2, and therefore the value is going to be equal to 20. In our case, the value is going to be equal to 20. And that's the way we want to be able to evaluate these algebraic expressions when the values of the variables are given to us. In my next presentation, we shall look at some more examples related to variable expressions.